Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Birch. I'm a student at Biology-043-T004 Part 2, and this is my Reducing Human Impact assignment. So for this assignment, I was assigned to talk about negative ecological impacts on the world. I specifically chose to talk about these kind of negative impacts on the ocean, and how they've damaged aquatic life and aquatic areas. Here's a list of contents that we're going to be talking about, so let's get to it. On April 20, 2010, the oil rig Deepwater Horizon encountered a technical malfunction, and as a result, exploded. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, along with USNews.com, report that it spilled 134 million gallons of oil in 87 days, and is considered to be the most disastrous environmental catastrophe in U.S. history. Particular damage was done to the animals, especially marine life. So severe the damage was that the National Oceanic Service reports, quote, "The research indicates that populations of several marine mammal and sea turtle species will take decades to rebound. Significant habitat restoration in the region will also be needed." The oil rig owners were not the only one that emerged from this unscathed. BP, British Petroleum, is what it stands for, the company that owned the rig, was found liable in order to pay hefty sums of money to everyone affected. Other examples would be the Exxon Valdez, another infamous oil spill in 1990, as well as the more recent Great Barrier Reef coral bleaching, where the reef of Australia has begun bleaching because of simply too much carbon in the water. Another example, this one as recent as well, would be the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The picture in the bottom middle, where a bunch of trash from the surrounding countries, quote, Asia, North America, and South America, end quote, as Wikipedia states, has accumulated in the Pacific Ocean to create that horrible sight. It may be depressing just to see so much destruction and so much damage done to the natural wildlife. It's not just limited to just the ocean. Greenhouse gases, noise pollution, even the trash by the side of the road counts as a form of litter and a way that damages our ecosystem. We all somehow do some damage of the earth, or deplete it of its sources, whether we're aware of it or not, or whether we know it consciously. However, there are some things that people have done, and are doing. During the Deepwater Horizon spill, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration was, quote, "the lead science agency for coastal oil spills, and our experts were on the scene from the earliest moments of the crisis," end quote, as the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration informs. Australian websites, such as coolaustralia.org, urge its own people to be more environmentally conscious. Protests against the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, as shown here by Greenpeace, are another way of drawing attention to these incidents. And for the Valdez's crash, History.com says, quote, "Exxon paid about $2 billion in cleanup costs and $1.8 billion for habitat restoration and personal damages related to the spill," end quote. We probably can't afford $2 billion to use all just on cleaning the ocean. But we ourselves can help create a better world on a much smaller scale, admittedly. Throw less waste in the ocean, less plastic, clean up. Don't use as much plastic. Be more cautious. The possibilities are endless, really. Yes, there are problems, whether it'll be people who don't wish to be too preoccupied on this matter, another eco-disaster like the Exxon Valdez or Deepwater Horizon. It's better than doing nothing, however. If there's one thing that can be done, it's the basics. That's really how we can help, one at a bit, all of us, instead of just only throwing money at a problem or only wishing that you had money to throw it at a problem. That's really just helping around and being more environmentally aware and conscious is more than any one of us can do, especially when we put it into practice. On April 20, 2010, the BP oil rig Deepwater Horizon exploded and polluted a large section of the Gulf of Mexico. Despite this, noble and governmental efforts were made, even by BP themselves, no matter the intention, to try and help out. Yes, we can see the cost, the reparations, billions of dollars worth. But we can see that when we damage the ocean, we hurt ourselves and our resources that we can derive from such an area. We see that without the ocean, there's really no way we can get oil, no way we can get fish, no way we can get food. The ocean itself comprises a large part of the earth. The more we damage it, the more we risk our own home, our own world, and the more we help it, the more we encourage that same home, that same world, that same planet to repair and grow. And there you go. My name is Sacheko Birch. I'm a student at Biology-043 T004 Part 2, and this is my Reducing Human Impact assignment. Thank you very much.